Warning: the podcast you're about to watch contains strong language, crazy topics, and inappropriate behavior. Viewer discretion is advised.
Sausage party, we're a mess. We cursing and laughter, it's anyone's guess. Hey, buddies just chilling, no time to be shy. It's a hilarious ride, so just buckle up, guy.
Yo, what is happening, peeps?
We are finally back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Back.
Yes.
As Arnold would say, yes, we are back.
Yep.
Yeah, back.
Hey, Lip, if you could turn the music down just a sniff. Oh, it's fine.
Bark snurf.
Either or. We are back. We are back. Good, perfect. I was just checking the audio.
Hello there, Kawaii Fox.
Yeah, sorry that we were late, but we're here now. So
Better late than never.
that's
we
what's
say.
important.
It's been a month. It's been at least over a month.
Nothing really. Yeah, Noah and Chelsea are here, and Vampira and Jelly Duck.
And I know you guys are excited. I want you to smash that like button. I want you to smash it so hard that I want you to catch a domestic charge on it. I want you to hit that like button so hard that you have to go to jail. You just have to. You have to.
All right, Vampira, ask away. And also, don't smash the like button as in, like, fuck it, okay? We do not want that, okay?
I mean, unless you want to, it's up to you. You can
Hulk
stick your
smash
butt-
that like button.
Yeah,
You can
Hulk
stick your
smash
butt
it.
right on the thumb. Just right on it.
Break the thumb.
Right on the thumb. Oh, yeah, and if you haven't already, be sure to follow our TikTok. We have a new TikTok.
That's
in-
it.
It's in the
That's
crotch
right.
stream.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Fucking hell.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have our official TikTok now.
Yes, we do.
It is in the description of the stream. If you want to go follow it, you're welcome to it.
What's the best PS2 game to play on a live? That's honestly a good question. I don't know. I'd say I would say the Lord of the Rings games, but you'll get copyrighted real quick. But X-Men Legends would be a cool thing to play live. X-Men Legends is the shit.
We finally did the we talked about it on the previous stream before, but we finally did the official draft for the new season of fantasy football.
Yes, we did.
And,
I never got. Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, you could have joined us. We have Lip actually created a team with us.
He took over one of the bot teams.
Yeah, one of the bot teams. And what is it?
God-
Tulsa Terrors, right? Okay.
God of War is top tier. I never really played any of the God of War games, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. So, hey, Sammy, how are you doing?
MF, in your honest opinion, who do you think has more of a chance to win? And you can't say yourself because that's what.
If I had to say, maybe you again or John.
Or Lip. Lip's got a good team too.
Yeah.
I honestly think Greg might win because he was so close to beating us last time.
You gotta admit, I fixed up my team a little bit.
Man,
Yeah. He's
I
got his
got
cat.
I got an embarrassing story.
Really?
So
Yeah, Jesus got the cat.
my grandparents had to teach a class for VBS, which stands for Vacation Bible School. And they asked me they asked me if I wanted to help them out by playing Jesus because I look like Jesus, the beard, long hair. And I was like, what do I have to do? They said, oh, you just have to say like these 4 lines and everything. I was like, okay, thinking it was just going to be a class of 2 teachers and like, I don't know, maybe 10 kids. Little did I know it was going to be a class with at least 10 teachers, and I had to do a class for 1st grade, I had to do a class for 2nd grade, and I had to do a class for kindergartners.
Oh.
And them little shits, there was a kid in there, I shit you not, was gnawing on a shoe. I'm not joking. He had to be kicked out of the room for gnawing on his shoe.
What the Oh no.
Yeah, he's just gnawing on that. He's just gnawing away at that shoe like it's a damn Subway sandwich.
Oh, and it gets better. Assuming I was just going to be in there sitting already. No, they put me in another room to hide, and I was to enter the room mid-class while all the kids were in the center of the room.
Oh.
I had to do this 3 times. And they
Did you
took
nail it?
kinda. The first go around, I kind of slipped up and missed the line. But so first things first, this is what I'm sitting on, that little stool,
Okay.
and there's the well. I don't know if you guys are religious or if you read the Bible or not, but there's
I
a
was born into
story.
a religious family, yeah.
There's a story about the lady at the well, and I'm supposed to play Jesus at the well, and my grandmother is playing the lady at the well. But here's the picture of me. Oh my god.
Let's see. You look like him, dude.
You do look like Jesus.
You do.
No lie.
They picked the perfect person.
You look like a voice critical impersonator. Hey guys, my name's Charlie. I'm playing Jesus right now.
I want to show you a clip. I can actually share it. Hold on. My friend was there, my friend Blaine, and I told him to film this. Here, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. You'll see. I was standing in like a gym closet to hide, and I said, Blaine, get your camera out and film this real quick. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. Check this out. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what did you do?
What?
Would you like a dodgeball, kid? Come on, take it. Take the dodgeball.
What? That's the most random thing ever.
I was standing holding a dodgeball. I was like, take the dodgeball, kid. Get on it. Take the dodgeball. It was an interesting experience because I had to walk around. We had to go eat. Oh no, I didn't even tell you the worst part. Oh
no.
So after the first class, we got a break and we had to go eat. It was taco night. It was Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we had to walk from one building to the other building. And I was like, how am I going to do this dressed as Jesus and avoid?
You look more like Billy Ray Cyrus vampires.
Well, okay. So when I walked out the building, to my right was a playground loaded with kids. and straight ahead was a door that went through this other room that led into the main part of the church. I was like, I'm definitely not walking past the playground. So I cut through this building, not knowing that there was another class going on in there right then. And then they all turn around and look at me. And I just wave. I'm like, hi, Jesus, just don't mind me. I want tacos. It was so crazy. I was like, don't mind me. And dude, there were some kids there that looked at me and they thought I was Jesus. They like one of the kids I heard like in the class, they're like, is that the real God?
Yeah, Jelly Duck says, nah, he looks more like Moist Crit. I just said the same thing.
That was a very interesting experience to say the least, though. My gosh.
Do you have fun at least?
Dude, I was nervous. Especially when I'm out in the hall waiting to come in, because all I have to know is that first line. That first line, I was like, which is may I please have some water? May I please have some water? So I'm standing in the hallway just, may I have some water? All right, you do this.
Isaiah Moses, how are you? What's up?
I'm like, it's for the kids. It's for the kids. It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. It's for the kids.
It was so awkward though coming in because they open the door and I walk in. They're all like,
huh?
Looking at me, and I have to walk around them, and they're just looking at me.
I'll be right back.
Hey, go Raiders!
Yeah, man.
Raiders.
And if you guys are wondering where Andrew is, he's probably asleep. Last 2 weeks he's had jury duty, so that's where he's been.
So exciting.
He's been up to.
Yeah.
He's standing on jury duty, and it stinks. Obviously, you know that nobody likes standing on jury duty. I love how nobody laughed at that joke. I thought that was a hilarious joke.
I kind of zoned out for a second.
I said he was standing on jury duty.
Okay.
It went over.
Yeah, so he stood on top of the building that was holding jury duty.
He was standing on jury duty.
Yeah, he was standing on top of the building. He was standing on jury duty.
Oh, you think your cat's better than my cat? Huh? You think your cat's better than mine?
We almost didn't have a stream tonight. Apparently, where Lip lives, there was a freaking tornado coming through.
Yeah.
Tornado warnings.
I didn't think we were actually gonna stream,
Lip.
but we finally
Not
managed.
one, but two.
Yeah, tell them what you told me.
Oh, just it was rotating above my town, and so we had to go take shelter, and it happened twice.
And what do you do to take shelter where you're at? You just go to the center of your house?
I go to my family's because I don't have a shelter here.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's just like a basement.
Yeah.
Because we don't get tornadoes that often, so I wouldn't even know. I know someone told us in school that you'd have to get to if you don't have a basement, you have to get to like the center of your room, of your house.
Or the bathroom.
Or the bathroom in the tub.
Or even a closet, rather.
You say the best spots too is like, so if you don't have like a tornado shelter, like go somewhere where you're covered by walls.
Yep. That's why they say the bathroom or the closet.
ATV, what's your favorite movie that came out so far this year? I like the Final Destination movie. I also really like that weekend movie, Hurry Up Tomorrow, but it got picked apart by the critics, unfortunately. It only got a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn!
You saw the new Final Destination movie? Was it actually good?
Yeah, it's fucked up, though.
Well, duh, it's Final Destination, but yeah, I might look into it.
Yeah, they gave that movie a 14, that weekend movie. I'm like, that movie. First of all, it was made for the fans, so not the critics probably won't get it anyway.
Nation's bloodlines.
Jelly Duck says, Austin, how do you enjoy Billy Idol and Joan Jett's concert so far?
Damn! Found
That was
Destination.
awesome.
Got a 92 on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out.
I want to see
Yeah.
Thunderbolts, dude. Apparently that got like a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes. I really don't. I've seen movies that had a shitty rating on there, and they were actually good.
Like the Venom movies, the critics gouged the fucking the fucking shit out of the Venom movies, but the fans loved them.
The critics are stupid. Like, act like they know anything. They don't know jack shit.
Like the first Venom movie got like a 14-15% on Rotten Tomatoes, but for the audience score, it was like an 89.
But yeah, Jelly Duck, that concert was sick. It was awesome. It was the bomb bizzle.
My favorite movie that came out this year was the new Captain America movie.
And actually, Greg, you're
Yeah, I
really
know. I saw
excited.
Sammy.
I know you probably you haven't able to see that movie yet. It'll be available on streaming and Amazon Prime and all those things on YouTube, Amazon on the 6th.
Right.
What about you, Sly?
Me?
What was your favorite movie from this year?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I've seen any movies this year. Oh, I think one released this year called The Contestant.
Mm.
The Contestant.
It's about that Japanese dude that participated
Oh.
in that game show that had to be naked and had to earn like $250,000 worth of sweepstake prizes to complete the challenge. Like he had like no food or water. Well, he had water, but he didn't have any food, no clothes. And the only way for the challenge to end was he had to earn 1,000,000 yen worth of sweepstakes prizes in total.
Yeah.
Like he had to earn food through it, he had to earn clothing through it.
That would
It's
suck.
Oh,
basically
dang.
that was just like borderline torture.
Yeah, Major Pain is good. That's a good movie.
Awesome.
What?
What do you think of the new Karate Kid movie that got announced?
I saw the trailer for it. It looks interesting. As long as it doesn't have Jaden Smith in it, I'm good. I like Jackie Chan though. You can't go wrong with Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah.
They even got somebody to play Mr. Miyagi. They do like a flashback scene, I think.
Hmm.
They got somebody that looks exactly like the guy who played Mr. Miyagi. It's insane.
I'll be right back.
It's insane what you can do with makeup and shit.
Well, yeah, like look what they did for Dr. Loomis in the past Halloween movies.
I tell you a movie that I kind of want to see. My dad went to see it, and he said it was really good. That movie, Sinners.
I heard it was really good, especially for the score on the Rotten Tomatoes is like almost 100 or something like that.
Again, I don't follow Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, it's the number one destination
It's the number one thing of lies.
True.
Jackie Chan is pretty good, yeah.
They
And the
always
King of the
hit
Hill
on good
reboot?
movies.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Yes, I do like that movie, Fox, The Crow. As long as you're referring to the original, like the
Yeah,
Brandon Lee
I heard
one.
the remake was trash.
Yeah, as soon as I was gonna see it too, I was gonna actually go watch it until I heard that it sucked, and I was like, "Aw," but it was to be expected, honestly. Nobody can top Brandon Lee's performance.
Yeah.
And it's surprising. The night that I showed that on a movie call, MF fell in love with that movie. He's like, "This movie's awesome."
Wait, which one was it again?
The Crow, you remember that?
Oh yeah, I actually bought a copy of it.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
It's badass.
I know they did a remake, but I didn't see it yet.
They did not only just do a remake, they did like 3 shitty sequels. Like
Really?
The Crow, Shitty of Angels.
There's also Crow Resurrection, I think it was called.
But yeah, out of all the movies like that you've shown, like comic book movies, that's my favorite one.
Yeah, that was weird too. I remember that the movie, the first Crow movie, they were actually going to do it more. It was going to be more darker.
Mhm.
There was going to be that character from the comics. Like, what was his name? Sly, you would know. The cowboy with the skeleton face.
I do not remember.
I forgot. It was some skeleton-looking character with a cowboy hat, and he was supposed to be in the movie.
Well, I mean, I never followed the comics. I mean, I own like one Crow comic, but it had like nothing to do with like the original. I think it was some guy in Japan that like had like his lover and she got brainwashed or something. I don't know. It was just some weird plot. And but yeah, I'm looking up the sequels. In Crow Wicked Prayer, Edward Furlong of all people was the main character.
Yeah. Edward Furlong. They're like, you know what? Let's let him be the Crow. Let's see how well he does.
Tara Reid.
All right,
Yeah.
Jelly Duck. See you later.
Yeah, see you later, Jelly Duck.
We're not going to be on super long tonight. This was mainly a trial run to see
Yeah.
how well we could get this going.
It looks like it was
Oh.
pretty hit.
My God. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 0% based on 9 reviews.
Oh gosh.
Wait, for what?
Wait, you're talking about Wicked Prayer?
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's see. Salvation. How much for Salvation? Reception.
I was going to say some witty Jesus quote when you said that. How much for salvation?
Salvation is 18%.
What about City of Angels?
City of Angels. Let's see.
Because the thing is, MF,
16%. So Salvation is slightly better than the second sequel.
because if Brandon Lee didn't pass away on set, they were actually planning on doing more sequels. That was the
Yeah.
main-
You told me that after the movie.
question for
See,
everyone.
but
What's
that would
the-
ruin the purpose of the whole lore, though.
What's the one thing from last week that got under your skin? What do you mean last week? What happened last week?
I think he's asking
I
all.
think-
They're asking all of us that.
Yeah.
What's something that got under our? What's something that made you upset this week?
I don't know, just applying for multiple jobs and not finding one.
People in general.
Well, that too, but
I could name things, but I don't really know of anything super crazy. ATV, have you seen Charlie's Angels? I've seen the original, and I've seen like the one with Cameron Diaz,
I think I saw that one. Then I think I saw
Well,
the original.
like remember the old TV show?
Yeah.
That shit was the bomb.
Same. I'm gonna stay in here
Um,
till 1, and then I gotta go to bed. Gotta work at 8.
All good, all good.
Good. Who's excited for Happy Gilmore 2 in July?
Hell yeah.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Did you see M&M's in it?
Yeah. It's so funny.
I was like, this is like his first acting role in a minute.
I know. I'm trying to think of his last one he did. It was probably the one with he did one with 50 Cent on his show. That's probably like the last one.
He was also in remember that movie Funny People?
Yeah, yeah.
He was in that. But that was before he got sober. That was not sober Eminem.
And the one before the 50 Cent show, what was it? The Interview.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in the Interview. Where he pretended to be Yeah. At least we hope that's what he was doing, pretending to be. Oh yeah, and
Hey,
we
Mel was
haven't
good.
we haven't spoken on it in a minute. The giveaway.
Yes.
It's still coming soon. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I have pretty much all the signed cards except for like 2. MF's supposed to send me something, but I'm still waiting on Greg and Lip for their cards. And once I get those, then we will do the giveaway for the cards. So be patient. It's been a hell of a journey with United States Postal Service. Tell me about it.
That's the one thing that pissed you off.
Oh yeah, the postal.
Oh yeah,
service.
you know what? Yeah, to answer your question, that's what pisses me off. United States Postal Service. They can suck it.
You know what really grinds my gears? The U.S. Postal Service.
I've had it up to here with them, man.
and the garbage people that don't pick up your bins.
Well, they've been doing their job lately, so far I haven't had to cuss them out yet.
No, but still, they didn't pick up for like what, 3 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, they had a habit where they were only picking up one side of the trash instead of the other half. And they did that for, you were right, at least like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't get why that was like why that was such a problem for you to begin with, especially like, you know, having to like deal with your trash overflowing. That's like, I couldn't deal with that shit.
Yeah, it was, and we had trash pile up in the kitchen. Like, we had no place to put it.
Anyways, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
You do that.
You go do that,
You do.
Sly. Thanks
I
for
love how he had
informing
to turn
us.
his camera off to piss, as if he's pissing.
Are you
in the
pissing in
rain.
a Gatorade bottle, Sly? Be honest. Are you pissing in a Gatorade bottle?
It's like from Trailer Park Boys with Ray. It's the way of the road, boys.
With the piss jugs?
Yeah, the piss jugs. Just leaves them on the side of the highway.
Yeah, Lip, I see you moving it around. If you make it just slightly bigger and put it more in the center and have the chat go kind of over it, that'd be better. Or you could do it on, you could put it on one side. Just either or.
Let's see here.
I'm just a little OCD. When John used to have it, he would have it like, you know what I'm talking about, MF, where you'd have it like uneven.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, dude, you gotta fix that. I'm so OCD about it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh,
Something like that.
yeah, that works. Or how? Oh, you moved it again. There is a delay. There is a slight delay, so it takes a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Or keep the chat where the chat is, but put the screen in more in the center and make it slightly bigger, and that's perfect. Austin, who sent the butt beads? We still don't know. I don't think we ever will. I don't think we ever will. Which kind of sucks. I don't think we ever will. Nobody has fessed up about it. I doubt they ever will.
My only question is I don't get why it was just you and Andrew that got those.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's still hilarious.
Yeah, the USPS is being very irritating lately. Ordered something a month ago and never got it, so had to reorder on Amazon. Yeah, I've had that happen countless times. Countless times.
Hey, what's up, Fox? Yeah, the UPS. Oh.
Have you ever had? I had that issue sending something to Lip. Remember the teddy bear?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I ended up, well, that was also partly my fault because I misspelled your address.
But didn't it still show up? Like it still showed
Yeah.
up.
I said I was going to reorder that. Well, I called, I texted the company and told them the situation. And they said, "Oh, we'll send another one." I'm like, "Okay." And then they both show up. I was like, "Motherfucker!"
You got 2 for 1.
And Lip, this is irrelevant, but I am gonna send eventually. I am gonna send another one
Okay.
with like a correct something on the shirt.
All right.
I'll send a better one. What are you so quiet for, man? Get off your phone. We're live streaming.
I'm trying to find something, dude.
Well, find this.
No thanks.
Oh yeah, as soon as I left the house today to go to the church, I looked
Yeah.
up and saw 6 or 7 of these things looking at me dead in the face. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh
Hello.
Lord.
I don't even have any spray. And what's crazy, if I zoom in really close, they're all staring at me. They're
That's
like,
Do the gasoline trick, dude.
I don't even have any gasoline.
I'd be too scared too, bro. Like my luck, I'd
I
be
would-
getting
yeah, I
ready to
don't
put it up and it would sting my hand before I could even
Yeah.
do it.
I'm gonna have to go to the store anyway and get some
Lost
some
killer.
of the spray. Yeah.
R.I.P. to Jonathan Charge aka John Redcorn from King of the Hill. Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah. I
So
did not
sudden,
send
dude.
the butt beads. I didn't send those. I don't even have the money for that.
I did not send any butt beads.
ATV, do you like Suicide Squad? Or if you're referring to the 2016 one, it was okay. It was more of a disappointment, really.
The cartoon was more entertaining.
Yeah, well, the main issue with Suicide Squad is they put too many people in it, too many stories at once.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it just became another Will Smith movie.
Yeah. Dude, he played Deadshot good.
But yeah, they shouldn't have added as many people and only focus mainly on like just a few, probably like 4 or 5 max, and
Well,
show
and-
Jared Leto more as well.
In the sequel, they put John Cena as Peacemaker.
And hate me or not, MF, I really do think Jared Leto had potential. It's just the fact that he had 0 screen time, and the fact that it was just the poorest writing. They gave him the worst stuff to
Dude.
say on screen.
He looked like the Joker in the director's cut of the Justice League. He
I
did not
thought
look like Joker in Suicide Squad.
I thought he looked cool. I really did.
A Joker with grills. Okay.
Well, I mean, technically
Joker
it is
with
comic book accurate.
No, it's not.
You remember when in the comics when
Maybe in a different like universe in DC, but
in
the main Joker does not look like that.
in the comic universe, Batman beats his teeth in. So he's forced to use the grill.
There's also a universe where he cuts his own face off.
I know. But I was so hyped for that movie when it came
According
out.
to my calculations.
The best Joker was Heath Ledger.
He's one of them.
He's number 1.
He's one of the great. I still really do like Jack Nicholson. That's the one.
That one's weird.
It's creepy.
He looks like a puppet.
That one creeped me the hell out as a kid.
Is it normal my eyes are blurry? I can hardly see. I would
No,
say
it's
you
sleepy.
need to go see an eye doctor.
That's true. He's probably making food.
Or he's taking a shit.
Who's Sly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
He said he
course.
was going to pee, but then he's been gone a hot
And
minute.
then Greg made food too.
What's on the menu tonight, Greg?
Salmon and mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Greg is always snacking.
I had burgers.
Yeah, we ate at the church. It was Taco Tuesday, so we had tacos.
What is taking Sly so long to pee?
Exactly.
That's what we wonder.
Is he drinking it and pissing again?
Oh God.
You want to see another Jesus selfie?
Let's see. Dude, you should edit a freaking the light behind your head.
Oh man.
Make it more true.
And yeah, I did. We did it 3 times, and the third time was probably the best.
Yeah.
But the very first time we were in there, I did fumble a little bit. We both did. We both fumbled the lines just a little bit.
That's alright.
I forgot one of them, and I just ended up staring at her like, "I'm done. That's it."
Do you guys like John
I
Cena?
have to-
He's okay.
I think he became heel way too late.
Yeah, way too late in his career.
Like, why do you end your career on being heel? That's
And-
kind of
And just how they have him as a heel, I don't like it. It's just weird. How they-
That would be funny if that did happen. If he fell asleep on the toilet. Oh, there he is.
Yes, I am.
Imagine Sly fell asleep on the toilet. Hey,
yeah.
Sly.
Where'd you go, Slade? Did you have to go to Egypt to piss?
Nah, I forgot to empty the dishwasher, so I did.
He had to go to Europe. Get it right.
Europe.
Eh. Yeah, I came into the bathroom American, then I came out European.
Hey, Austin, what's your opinion on The Rock?
Overrated. Well, it's not even just The Rock. I mean, John Cena had the issue too. But one of the things that really gets under my skin is when a wrestler is popular for being a wrestler, and then they just disappear to do like a movie career, right? And then they come back, a couple years later, and expect to just get all the fans back, but you're only there to promote a movie.
Yeah.
And The Rock has done that so many times. Like, The Rock would leave and be gone for so long and then return to wrestling only to promote one of his movies. It's just so stupid.
Comes back to wrestling just to promote Fairy of the Tooth or whatever that movie was called.
Fairy.
He was good as Black Adam.
But it's so annoying. Like, you're gonna come back and use what made you popular to promote your movie. It's like, dude, no. No.
It almost comes off like scummy in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
My favorite wrestler is Rey Mysterio.
Dude, my favorite wrestler,
I already know. It's your mama.
No.
It doesn't matter what you're.
My favorite wrestler I met. So I didn't meet. I met. It's Mick Foley.
Oh.
Mick Foley is awesome.
But we already know which one that.
Austin, you need to make a Mr. Sacco.
I
Wink, wink.
used to have some. No, if you guys never seen it, you guys need to watch the match between Mick Foley as Mankind versus Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell match.
So that's a good one.
That shit is insane. And a lot of people say wrestling's fake. I mean, yeah, it's choreographed and planned out, but dude, these guys get really hurt.
Oh, yeah.
You go take a bump like that being thrown off a cage. It's like, how many
people
feet in
don't
there?
understand that. Like, they actually really do get seriously hurt.
Or a chair to the back.
What's one video you made, ATV, that to you was pointless? I'm assuming like a video that you thought was pointless to make.
I can name a bunch. Probably like most of the videos I did when I first started my channel. A lot of those were just.
Don't go
really
looking.
stupid.
Don't go looking.
I mean, yeah. Don't watch them. They're cringe. They're really bad. Yeah, I could say I've made plenty of videos that I was like, why did I do this?
R-Truth got released from WWE. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
did?
Yeah, R-Truth actually got released.
Oh damn.
Which is crazy because he just had like this big thing with John Cena, like trying to bring the good John Cena back.
I'd say some of the storylines that they put into that show is just some you could tell is Vince, and some you could tell it's somebody else.
Well, Vince has no control anymore. He's not allowed to have any sort of freedom and creative since he sold all of his stock and stuff. He don't own.
He's a little cuckoo.
I love Mick Foley, if that's how it's spelled. My favorite is Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, he's cool.
For me, like one of my favorite wrestlers is like, I guess if we're gonna say like one of the best in my opinion, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker.
Actually, you just brought up a good point. You remember when people were doing that trend about the Rushmore, like what you would have on your Rushmore for different things, and somebody asked like what would be on your Mount Rushmore for wrestlers, and I said Mick Foley for sure, Stone Cold, what would be the third, Undertaker, and probably I think for the fourth probably Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
What would be yours, Lip?
Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Ric Flair, and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, because you got to include Stone Cold on there somewhere. Yeah, Stone Cold is the shit. It is awesome.
The awesome chat.
I saw it. You have a question for me? Well, ask
Noah's
away.
World said, my first videos are terrible, but that's usual for new viewers. Your first few videos won't be that good, but over time they'll improve.
That is true.
True.
But when you're 14 going through puberty, it's not pretty.
Not the right time. No.
And you're filming on a piece of crap iPod 5th generation.
Fox has a question for ATV.
Yeah, ask away. Whatever that question may be, I may have an answer.
Do you love the anal beads?
How many famous people have you met? Oh my gosh, I don't think I could even give you a proper answer. Like, I'd say damn near 100. Over 60, 70, I'd say at least. I've lost count. But I've met a lot of people. I got Comic-Con coming up too in July, so we're going to that as well. Who was your favorite meeting? Like the few times I got actually really starstruck, probably
MF, of course.
When I met Matt Margera, that was a good one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. MF got jealous when I met Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Well, you made up for it by sending me that.
Right. And I'm actually intrigued because for Comic-Con they have Rainn Wilson from The Office, and they have Brandon Rogers, which I might meet. I like Brandon Rogers. Smash or pass Demi Lovato. Ugh.
With Demi Lovato from back then, yes.
Yeah, because isn't she kind of a little cuckoo?
Yeah.
I'd rather smash Sabrina Carpenter.
I mean, yeah, that is a better choice than Demi Lovato for sure.
Angry grandma. Oh god. Oh god damn.
Pass.
No.
Chelsea
She's awesome, but no.
Chelsea said, "Smash or pass, Miley Cyrus." Smash.
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 I think, in my personal opinion, I think she's only gotten hotter with age.
I agree.
But during her weird, like, remember when she cut her hair and was doing that weird shit?
Her twerking phase.
Yeah, I thought she was hot then, even though the twerking shit was a little weird, but she was hot then. But yeah, she's definitely gotten way prettier with age. I don't listen to Sabrina Fox. I mean, she's cool and all, but it's not really my thing.
I don't think I've ever heard her music before.
I do like Billie Eilish though. Yes,
I'm the bad guy.
dude. I swear, it's something about her eyes. Like if God forbid if I
And
ever,
Ortega.
God forbid if I ever got in public and like met her somewhere, not that it would ever happen, but if some way I'm standing in front of Billie Eilish and all she did was look at me in the eye, I would probably melt right where I was standing.
So I was so confused to why you said that name at first. I was like, what?
Smash or pass Lady Gaga? I mean, I would smash, but she is a little weird. She's a little weird.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the meat dress phase.
Meat dress phase.
Anyone remember when she wore that meat dress?
Well, I mean, to be fair though, like she's one of very few musicians that can actually sing.
Lady Gaga.
Like- Like if you ever hear her live, she can actually sing. Not many people, you know, a lot of celebrities these days, musician-wise, they have backing tracks and stuff.
That's right. When Austin's hitting Lady Gaga, she's like rah 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 ah ah. Gaga, ooh la la.
I wonder if anybody remembers this, because this is a flash from the past. I remember on the VMAs when the guy who played Bruno
Oh yeah.
fell down from the sky and hit Eminem right in the face.
Yeah. I didn't know that was all scripted. I just found out that was all scripted.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Eminem is so mad. He's so pissed off. But no, it was all planned.
Would you rather meet Weird Al or meet Jeff Dunham?
I like them both, but probably Weird Al, because Weird Al is the iconic one.
Yeah, I'd go for
But
Weird
I
Al
do like
too.
Jeff Dunham as well.
I don't like her. I love Kesha. ATV wants to smash Kyle Jenner.
Kylie Jenner. I mean, if she pays me for it.
Kylie Jenner.
They got a lot of money, so
That's right. Austin's in it for the money.
it's the Jenners, dude. The Kardashians, they got hella money.
NASCAR has been interesting lately. And if Andrew was here, he would talk about it on and on and on, I'm sure.
Yeah, if Andrew was here, he'd be helping you out.
Oh, he'd be going on and on about NASCAR. I mean, he would just go on and on. Well,
Hey, remember when he broke a controller because his team lost?
oh, that was fucking years ago, dude.
Dude, it's still fun. No, just he was like crying about it. He's like,
Yeah, 'cause-
anyways, fuck you, Seahawks.
Sly's like that one wrestling fan meme. Like, it's still real to me, damn it.
No, the Seahawks pretty much took because that was like the game before the Super Bowl of that year, and like the
Yeah,
Seahawks,
it was the NFC Championship game.
yeah, the Seahawks took it from the 49ers that year, so
Oh, he was mad as hell.
Awesome. Yeah.
but I don't think that will ever compare to how mad he was during the last Super Bowl.
That looks good.
Yeah,
When it
he was
was-
really mad there.
when it was the 49ers.
All right, Fox, ask away.
What did the question?
Oh, Vampire, you finally watched Brain Slush? Well, it's called Brain Sludge, but yeah, you watched
That's right.
it. Yeah.
That's the sequel to Brain
Brain-
Slush. Brain Slush.
Yeah, that's the sequel, Brain Slush. Eventually, I might do some more signed posters for that eventually. Maybe after we do the first giveaway, I may do some Brain Sludge poster giveaways maybe. And I loved it. I laughed so much my side was hurting. Brain Sludge was awesome. Yeah, thank you. I do appreciate that. Good old Brain Sludge. And to give the chat a little bit more context, that show became an idea because I was smoking.
Yep.
Think about that for a second. That was back when I smoked a lot of marijuana,
Smoking the doobies.
smoking the herbs. So you could thank weed for that show becoming a thing. I don't smoke anymore though. It was doing some major damage to my lungs.
Da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking G.
I'm not gonna say I don't miss it. I do miss it, you know. But it's not for me, I guess.
Your health comes first.
Yeah. Yeah, did you enjoy all the cameos in it, Vampira?
Greg is having technical difficulties over there.
I put a lot of effort into those cameos.
I was in there, and I was the voice that went, "I'm over here."
Nothing beats Dallas's character.
Oh, I am the postal thing. I still have it somewhere. Yeah, let me see if I have it. Hold on. Oh, I do.
That shit was hilarious, dude.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, here's Greg. He's chilling here. Oh, I need to cover my address. This is actually my actual address is on here.
I don't joke.
I thought it was Jamaican.
He is Jamaican. Jamaican postal tube.
Jamaican me crazy, man.
Jamaican, man.
Dasani, you chose the worst water. That is the
Who
worst.
said Dasani?
It's faucet water. I just reused the bottles. I don't drink that shit. I just reuse the bottles.
Yeah, Vamp, that was like the only thing I could get David to do without, having him to do too much. I knew I wanted David in it, but I knew he wasn't going to do much. So I was like, here. I literally sent him the most random words that I could think of. I was like, just do a video where you say these words in front of your green screen and then just send them to me because I know he would do nothing else. So I was like, all right, that was my way of getting David involved in Brain Sludge. Speaking of David, we have got to get David on here.
Oh yeah.
He's on the banner of this channel. He's also in the intro of this stream, and he's not here. He hasn't shown up yet. He hasn't made his debut yet.
He hasn't been active on his channel over a month.
Like Lip made his debut before David did.
That's crazy.
I know, man. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up, buddy?
How's that meme go? What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
It's
just
that
it.
guy. What's his name again?
Oh,
Sketch.
Sketch. Yeah.
Yeah, Sketch. I said Stretch.
Yeah, I guess he kind of fell off too. I totally forgot about him, to be honest.
I was thinking the only reason I thought of Stretch was from that character from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Ha.
That's what I was thinking of, Stretch.
Him and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Stay away, brother.
My favorite movie you made was Lemon Spooky Adventure. Yeah, I mean dude, I don't think I would be able to. The amount of effort I put into that. You remember that, MF?
I do.
I put so much.
I remember.
fucking-
I remember writing the damn thing with you.
Yeah, we were in a call. It was me, MF, John, and David, and we wrote the script in what, like 3 different calls.
Like 3 different nights.
Yeah. I still have the movie clapper thing. I have it sitting up there in the corner.
I have the script.
Yeah, you have the script.
I'll pull it out here in a second.
Yeah, that took forever because I think we started filming in July, and I didn't finish filming until October 15th.
Yeah, you wanted it out by Halloween of that year.
Yeah, my deadline was Halloween, so I was really cutting it close.
My favorite scene from that is when your grandpa goes like, "If I wanted the candy, I would have stolen from Willy Wonka's factory."
That's right, he is in that. Yeah, he was at the church with us tonight.
I just find it funny how he goes like this.
Yeah. Just, for someone who's hardly ever acted in his life, he gave a stunning performance. And for a homeless man to be wearing Sunday clothes. Like, there's a lot of plot holes in that movie that made 0 sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about this too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, here it is,
I
folks.
have mine somewhere.
Here, I'll turn this off real quick.
Oh, the blur.
Boop. Yep. That is the script for
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Lemon Spooky Adventure.
Yeah, the only script.
And this thing has so many sketches on it.
Like, is there a page where, like, I had so many notes on it?
Well, on the first page, you have all the scenes checked down.
Right.
Oh, everything's highlighted.
Oh, I know. What there's a page where I had to cut it. I cut a scene out and added one. Just let me know if you find it.
Right here.
No, not that one. Keep going. It's more toward the end. I had added a scene in there where I had to write. I wrote the whole thing in there.
Right here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, look at that. Had to add that whole thing in last minute.
Oh, right here too. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
There was a scene that was cut too. I remember that. There's a part that was cut.
There's a scene right here that says "new part" in pink.
Oh yeah.
What else? Oh, this is the strip club scene.
Oh, the strip club.
Lemon restaurant.
I really wish we could have gone in there though. I mean, I could have if I wanted to, but I didn't want to put cameras on in their faces.
Oh, there's more. You crossed out that entire
Yeah.
scene.
That's the scene that was cut. That moment there was a part that was supposed to be in it that they got cut. I don't even know what it says.
When he walks down the alley, or walks down a alley, stops and hears.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed
some
now. You
commotion.
guys have a good rest of your night. Good night. Have a good night, Sammy.
You too.
Yeah, have a good night, Sammy.
Above him in a window.
420.
Zoom through the window and above him. Zoom out inside it as someone is sitting in their living room watching a mafia film.
Oh.
Listens closely, and all of a sudden the commotion on the TV really gets loud. Guns ablazing. Lemon freaks out, running for his life, not knowing it's just a TV.
I know
Falls
what
on the
that
ground,
was.
or maybe even into a couple trash cans as he runs.
That was, remember the scene in Home Alone with the TV?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was supposed to be a reference.
That's what that was inspired by, but I never did it.
Do you like
There
how
you
the
go.
chat's set up right now, or the screen? I mean, with the chat.
That's fine.
When I made
Looks
it big,
good.
when I made it bigger, like the chat starts going into the actual, like.
It's fine as
Paul.
long as they see us.
Yeah,
So I didn't know if you wanted me to trim it up a little bit.
it looks good.
Okay.
The drug trip.
The drug trip.
Lemon Falls.
2020 was such an interesting year.
It
to say
was,
the-
dude.
You know, we said it
See,
earlier.
you know what? One year was really interesting. 2021.
Not for me.
Oh, here's one part that says "use dummy."
Oh, the dummy. It's in the other room. That dummy.
Yeah. Show a shot of the shopping cart rolling by the camera, getting faster and faster with them inside it. Lemon, whoa!
Surprised you don't have your headset on.
Nah, I mean, I was gonna set up with the laptop, but it's dead. Like the moment we were about to go live, I was like, "Well, shit." So I was like, I had to get on something quick, so I got on this.
Yeah.
There's another one where you gotta improvise.
Oh,
Vampire React said, "How long did it take to make Overdose?"
I don't know, a couple months. That's back when I thought I was a rapper.
One day he freestyled the whole thing.
The ending. Heck, what the?
Yeah, that's back when I thought I was a rapper.
Wait, you sent me this what? A year later?
Maybe a year or so later.
I know you said. Oh no, you sent it to me in 2023 because this came with it.
Oh, okay. What's funny is that the script for Brain Sludge. Should I
Yeah.
show you the script for Brain Sludge?
Spare change, anybody? Spare change.
Keep those pennies. I love that sound. I don't know why.
Sly, spare change.
Spare change.
My invisible change. My invisible change.
Change. Okay. Change.
Here it is.
I'm
Literally.
free as a bird now.
The only existing script for Brain Sludge is this notebook.
Oh God.
Like, you want to see some obsession? Look at all this stuff.
Damn.
That's what goes into the mind of ATV.
Yeah, it's just all kinds of stuff. And you know what's funny? In this notebook, there's a unused episode. I thought I was gonna do a second season,
Yeah.
and there was an unused episode that I wrote in here. I might as well tell you because it I don't think I'll do it, but it's. Let me see if I can find it.
Why so serious, Sly?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, there was gonna be if I had done a season 2, which I don't think I was gonna do. But there was
Hey, Bolt Games, how are you?
What's
that's
the
Blaine.
bolt?
What's up, Blaine? Yeah, there was gonna be a season 2 if there was. The episode was called "The Twist You Didn't See Coming," and it was gonna be me in. It was gonna open with a news report. It says, "Good evening. The current investigation involving Austin, a former YouTuber known to many as ATV, he was arrested tonight for illegally broadcasting a television show on live TV. The show in question was called by its strange name, Brain Sludge." So there was gonna be a whole weird section where I was gonna be interrogated by Colin. And then I was gonna say, it was a joke. But yeah, we never finished. I never finished writing that, but yeah, there was gonna be a second episode.
It's just a joke, bruh.
Yes, we did. We already showed the video, the Jesus video. Yeah, he's the one that filmed the video where I'm holding the dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he filmed it.
I tell you what.
My God Almighty. Trying to think of everything that happened in the month.
In the past month, you talking
Yeah.
May?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, we had a brief break from streaming, and it was just mainly because John's been busy, and we just never got around to like getting to the point, and that's why we had to get Lips set up to do some being the new host, and Sly too. Sly, we might even get him set up too to do some future streams.
Yep. Because it would be nice, because I'm able to participate on the week I'm off, but when I have to work, I won't be able to set it up. So Sly could take.
And honestly, Lip, I said this to MF the other night. Even for now, it would be okay to do like a week on, week off kind of deal,
Yeah.
just for the time being. Hey JR, what's up, JR? Welcome.
JR.
Yes.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Oh, Bolt Games asked you a question, MF.
Okay, let's see.
Well, it's not really a question. Well, it is a question.
I'm doing good.
Don't y'all sometimes
Just trying to
think I
find something
should
here.
trip and fall into a pile of donkey poo? That's a crazy statement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we do yet, Blaine. I don't think we do yet. But we're probably gonna get that set up eventually. I think we do have a Streamlabs account. I think that would have all that go through, but for right now, I don't think we have it set up just yet.
Yay.
Yeah, he was making fun of me, dude. When I was in there reading my lines, I look up and he's in the corner laughing at me.
Who?
My friend Blaine.
Oh.
And I was like, he's like, it's really gonna be hard not to laugh. I'm like, I'm not even gonna look at you while I'm delivering my lines, because you're just gonna break my concentration. He was so excited for me to be Jesus, because like when he came in the room, he's like, hey, "What's up, Jesus?" And dude, every room we went into, like all throughout the church, he would walk up to people and introduce me. He's like, "Hey, here's Jesus." I'm like, "Stop it!" Oh, you did? You did, Vampire? I'd like to see that. You made an AI character of me? Yeah, Blaine, I was telling, if you're still in the chat, I was telling them about the kid that was in one of the classes. Oh, perfect timing, Blaine. You knew exactly what I was talking about. He said, tell them about the kid gnawing on his shoes. Yeah, that's what I was about to talk about. The kid gnawing on his own shoe. I couldn't believe it. I see what you're doing.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah, well, like I said, we had kindergarten. We had a kindergarten class, we had a first grade class, and we had a second grade class. And them kindergartners, those were the craziest ones, honestly. Because they would say the most outlandish stuff while during the whole presentation. Like, because the whole story is the woman at the well about, water. You know, how you could drink the water and you'll never be thirsty again and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
One of the kids was like, My favorite drink is Coca-Cola. They're like, what do you mean you can't have Coca-Cola in heaven? I'm like, whoa.
Funny
Yeah,
enough, I tried to make an AI character
That's
myself,
messed
but they
up,
just made a very
Dylan.
fat version of me.
Read Noah's comment. That's messed up.
AI seems to not like Noah's world.
Good lord, man. AI.
Yeah, when them kids were acting up, I just had to sit there and smile because there was nothing I could do.
Ba-da-ba-boom.
Don't forget he got in trouble and gnawed on his... Oh yeah, that's true. He got in trouble for gnawing on his shoe, and they took his shoe, and then he started gnawing on his foot. I did forget about that.
Wait, why would he? What the fuck? What, was he like teething or something? Like I don't get it.
Is he
I don't-
teething?
and it,
He was chewing on his foot.
hey, Blaine, was that from the first grade class? No, or no, that was kindergarten. Yeah, I'm wrong. It was the kindergarten class.
So it makes sense he was teething.
But they weren't that young. They were maybe 5. I don't even think they were that. They were probably a little older than that. They were
I
probably
gotta
like
pee
4 or
again.
5 years old.
Be right back.
I don't think they were
Yeah, that's too old to be.
extremely young.
That's guy too old to be teething.
Yeah,
I mean, they already have their teeth in by then.
yeah. I don't think they were like toddlers. They weren't toddlers. They were like at least 5. At the very least, they were like 5. Oh, yeah, 5 or younger.
Bum 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 bum. Thanks. See you, Sly. Oh, where's Sly go?
He probably was hungry. Yeah, probably.
Wouldn't be
What's
surprised.
funny is he was caught. That same kid was. I saw him out in the hallway before he came into that particular classroom. He was constantly getting in trouble. So it was clear that he was the troublemaker of the group. There was this other kid that was in the last class. They were supposed to recite a Bible verse with sign language.
Yeah.
He did it over and over and over again. And the one kid in the front was like, "Can we play games now? I want to play games now."
We go with this.
He's like, "Can we please play some games now?"
That's really quite the freaking. You know, you can definitely tell there's quite a difference between today's generation and my fucking parents' generation. From like when kids would behave in school and all that.
When I was a freshman in high school, I walked in the guys' room by accident. Austin, have you ever walked into the woman's restroom by accident?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have.
And the ladies were like, "Oh God, it's Jesus! It's Jesus!"
After the first class, and we went to eat. I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and I had the only closest bathroom was in the hallway. So I opened the door and go in there. He's like, Blaine's standing there. He's like, "All right, I'll catch you." I was like, "No, don't leave me. You have to guard the bathroom." Like, try to piss with a giant robe on. I had to lift the robe up and try to angle it just so I don't get it on the freaking robe.
MF. Huh?
Huh? Yeah, new flavor.
Yeah, you've been picking through my window.
Yeah, they are a handful. I didn't realize. I think the best class that we had was the first graders. The first graders were probably the best. They were the only ones that I actually really listened. Yeah, when I was putting on the costume, Blaine says, he said, looks like you're like a Jedi costume, like Obi-Wan.
The only thing we were missing was a lightsaber.
Yeah, Blaine, we were just talking about Lemon Spooky Adventure. He's in Lemon Spooky Adventure, man.
Oh.
Yeah, he has a. Remember when I'm like running through the woods and he films me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Do-do-do.
Oh man, Sly.
Oh god.
So Sly has sent a picture in the chat, which I will not show, but he's on the toilet.
At least it's censored.
Yeah, let me dwell into a little story real quick. So chat, you know how some of the in our private group chat that some of the people, including John, Andrew, they like to do those selfies sitting on the toilet, saying paid to poop. MF has lately had a habit of or not MF, I said MF.
Yeah, not me.
Andrew has lately had a habit where he likes to show his dick on in the selfie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But the story gets a little more deeper than that. I believe Andrew's the one who started it. Andrew sent a picture of inside his toilet with a shit log sitting in there and put it in the chat. And I'm like, why would you do that? And it gets better. John starts getting into the habit of sending their shit pics. Same with Lip. Like, and they're in the chat talking about how much fiber they may or may not need.
Oh.
And I'm like, we don't need to see this. Like, literally at one point, I was about to eat dinner and I had to see a shit log in the chat.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross, dude.
Not only that, Lip, you put your son's dirty diaper picture in there.
That wasn't even actually his. That was off Google.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Never mind then. Some of the some of the stuff that happens in the private group chat on Facebook, guys, you wouldn't believe it if we told you. Like, some of the craziest stuff is posted in there.
Speaking of the group chat, Austin, did you see it?
Yeah, me and MF were talking about it. Here, I'll send you the. Hold on, let me see if I got it. Do.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Jadorsa.
So, if you're
I-
wondering where Sly is right now, he's taking a poop.
How do I fix my name on here? Where can I put it as Lip?
I don't know actually. Do you
I
know,
d-
MF?
I think I actually have to do it through Google, huh?
Probably.
Oh, on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's through Google.
Well, I know how to fix it for the meantime. Meh.
Breathe on your own time.
Austin, tell them about our middle school days if you want to. Well, I mean, you know more about it than I do. Me and him got in the biggest amount of trouble in middle school.
Hey, thanks for the
got
sub, Fox.
River? Wait. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Blaine. Now we got 55 subscribers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
55.
You know,
If you
it's
got any
funny.
memorable stories to put in the chat, maybe you could bring one up that I might remember, and I could like talk about it a little bit if I remember it. Because see, the thing is, Blaine is always talking to me about. You remember this in middle school, dude? I try to forget every ounce of middle school.
Hey, Boat Games just subscribed. Yes.
Because it was probably the most difficult time of my life was middle school. Middle school was rough. Oh, I just saw the notification. Of course, it's me doing this. Perfect.
It's perfect.
We didn't even meet until middle school, but in elementary school, like when I got busted for putting thumbtacks in a kid's chair.
Okay,
That-
Dash.
Huh?
Okay, Dash from The Incredibles.
Dude, it was bad.
You know what I'm talking about, Lip?
Yeah.
The scene where he puts a fucking thumbtack in his teacher's chair. Coincidence? I think not.
I think that.
There's no thumbtack on my stool, but when I sit there, there's the tack. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. You ever get a pimple on your butt?
Around the world and around the world.
I'm pretty sure everyone does.
Dude, from sitting in that weird stool, it made my butt hurt.
Have you ever got a pimple on your ass cheek?
There was this kid named Wolf. He ran in on all fours and howled, and the teacher hated my guys. 85 bucks. Hated my guts.
Yeah, there was a kid that went to our school. His name was Wolf. That was his real name.
Really?
And he was a little special. And he would literally howl in the hallways.
Oh, that was your mouth. I don't know.
He was a weird guy. Apparently he still is weird because he
No.
thought he was an animal, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
MF.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Sly, how long does it take to poop?
24 years.
You know what Sly should have done? Sly should have joined in the bathroom.
Oh god.
On his phone.
Yeah. Do you want to explain what Andrew did last night on the call?
Oh god.
I'll let you do it, MF.
To be honest, I don't.
I don't even want to think about it.
I don't.
We were just chilling on the call. Well, the thing is, we had to get lips set up for the stream, so that's what we were doing. We did the draft, and then we started to get lips set up for the official stream. And Andrew joined on his phone, so he was able to like move around and stuff. So without telling us, he literally gets up and goes to the bathroom and starts taking a shit while we're just sitting there talking to him.
And we hear the fucking plop.
And just like in typical Andrew fashion, he gets up and points the camera directly down into the toilet and then flushes. So we got to see what he ate that day going down the toilet.
You wore a trench coat in high school, and that's no good. That's no good.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk saying that he looked like a school shooter. It was like a recreation of the Columbine incident. Yeah, Blaine. Some of the stuff that goes on in our group chat, I really can't explain.
The world may never know.
The world will never know.
Hey, how long does it take you to poop?
Don't rush my poop, you asshole. I can't believe you tried to do that, man.
Hurry up and get done and wipe your butt and get back on the call.
I'm literally at my desk.
You're pooping at your desk?
No.
Ew.
He's like, Ma! Get the poop bucket! Ah!
Ew.
The South Park episode when they're playing World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Ma! Get the poop bucket!
Bucket of poop.
He also made a Bucky arm out of paper and wore it for 5 months straight.
Oh my god, really?
Oh, that is he did do that.
Who did?
A guy that went to school with us in middle school named his name was Wolf.
Oh, it's someone that both of you know. Okay.
I didn't know him, but he was a little weird.
That was your friend.
He was a lot of weird, actually.
That was your friend, Austin.
Damn it!
Did you wash your hands, Sly?
Absolutely.
You
I don't-
wash your
Smell
hands,
very,
man.
very soapy.
In the arms of the angel. Why are you tongue boxing your cup, Sly?
Imagine Slay.
Right back.
He does that on an everyday, regular basis.
I do not.
That's nothing new, Sly.
If you
you-
want to see that action, watch Two Girls, One Cup.
Don't forget to subscribe to Sly's Only.
I go to Evan OnlyFans.
That's right. But you can find
You know what we said the other night? We said that if not that he'll do. I mean, you never know. Andrew's a huge enigma. He could do anything. But we told Andrew. I said if we reach 1,000 subscribers, he's got to create an OnlyFans account.
Oh god.
he was
I don't
weird
think anybody would
over
want to see
9,000.
that. We've already seen enough of it in private.
Oh yeah.
Because you were in the bathroom, but I don't know why Andrew has a habit of showing his willy,
I don't know, dude.
which is not a lot to brag about. It looks like Mr. Krabs molted his shell. Like you ever want to know what Andrew's penis looks like? It looks like Mr. Krabs when he molted his shell. That's what it looks like.
Oh, God. Then Austin had a teacher named Miss Brown who had black lipstick and had a resting bitch face. Miss Brown was miserable and old. Dang.
I knew him, Mr. Brown, and he was a fucking awesome teacher.
Yeah, Miss Brown, she didn't like me much.
Was she a science teacher? I had a science teacher named Miss Brown.
She you know when you have a class and you have like an extra co-teacher in there?
Oh, yeah.
She was kind of like the assistant teacher that was in the class that we had. Yeah, she didn't like me much.
My Miss Brown always just, I think she was probably on drugs. She was always like really jittery and excited, and you just tell she was probably on something.
Bro, speaking of jittery and excited, we had a math teacher in, I believe, 6th grade. His name was Mr. Hardy. And I guess he was very passionate and very, very passionate about math. So if you got something correct, like he would point at you and go, and his face would go beet red and he would start sweating.
Oh,
He
brother.
was passionate about math. He loved math.
I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you.
Like, that's right. You got it.
Student of the month right here. Student of the month. Better be my man.
Oh yeah, to
Gosh,
see
my
to
butt
look
hurts.
like Cleveland Brown. That's actually hilarious.
Trump has a dating site called Trump Singles, and the slogan is "Make dating great again." Then we had a
That's
teacher.
actually kind of hilarious.
Then we had a teacher who looked like Cleveland Brown, for real, identical twin, or identical to him.
Hey Blaine, do you remember? I'm not gonna say her first name, but you remember Slappy? I'm not gonna say the first name, dude, out of respect. But there was a kid in school that we. Oh, I feel so bad now. She was mean. She was a mean little shit. But we'd always. Her last name was Slappy, right? And we always thought that was the funniest thing on earth. And we made up this stupid song. It was like Slappy, Slappy Doo. Where are you? I'm upstairs taking a doo doo. Ugh, we were mean. Yeah, he remembers. Are you taking a shit too, MF? What the hell? Why does everybody have to?
Well, everyone just has to poop now.
I don't know why, chat, but for some reason, whenever we get into a call or we're doing a stream or whatever, it just releases everybody's bowels. Everybody has to shit at the same time. It's like joining the call as a natural laxative. Just give me some time to wipe my behind. Oops, I ran out of tissues. Yeah, we were mean to her, man. We were so mean. But she was mean to us too. She was mean as hell. MF.
So I'm looking at like the Reddits and stuff, and I follow r/Sword Art Online because I do like that anime.
Mm.
And it says, place your bet. Which comes first, a new Sword Art Online movie or GTA 6? And the new movie won the vote.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess they're just tired of waiting on GTA 6. I don't blame them though.
It's all became a meme. You know, it was like, we got blank before GTA 6. That was funny, Vampira. Just him falling out of the chair.
Look who I got.
Then we had a teacher named Miss Bear. Like, this is from the Amazing World of Gumball. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, middle school was like a fever dream. At least to me, it was. That's why, like I said, whenever he brings up, you know, hey, do you remember this from middle school? I was like, I literally try to forget all of it. Every last little detail of middle school, I just tried to forget.
Boom, boom.
Were you the same way, Lip? Like, was middle school just the worst for you?
Yeah, middle school was just nothing but drama for me. It's just all drama.
Yeah.
How far did you get, Greg, in school? Were you in public school much?
Not really public school, no.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We both came up with a name.
I did.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't come up with that though. I think you did. The teacher, Miss Nobles. Everybody called her Miss No Balls. Miss No Balls. I love what you put over MF's screen. BRB pooping.
Be right back. Pooping.
That's probably what he's doing too.
I had a teacher whose kid I guess just that's crazy. Yeah, we had a teacher like that, and it was like right before I graduated. Her name was, I ain't gonna say her name, but probably wouldn't be smart to say it on live stream, huh? I mean, it's public records, right?
What'd she do?
He slept with a freshman.
Oh damn.
And she did a lot, and then they did a sting operation because the mom found out about what was going on. And the cops did a sting operation on her, and she was laying in her living room with like no clothes on, had candles from like the living room all the way to her room.
What the hell?
Okay, that part's funny, but yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Yes, Blaine. I've shown the yearbook to my friends, and I told them about Miss Kerr. You remember I showed you that picture of the blonde teacher I had. I know you remember, Greg. I showed it before, that picture.
In middle school, I fight with a boy because no one really liked them. LOL.
It was that blonde teacher.
Oh
That
yeah.
was in my 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody had a crush on her, but she was a bitch.
The funny thing is, though, I think my high school had a similar thing. Basically, she was just texting inappropriately with someone on the football team. Because fucking course it would. And like, I remember it was like all big, and like, I remember there was like one person like on the news, and like they were like sitting in their car, and like the reporter was like interviewing them wherever, and their friends are in the car in the background laughing. They're like, oh yeah, I totally knew it was gonna happen, you know, blah 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 blah. Like, she had that type of like energy about her.
Right.
And even though it's wrong, like, even though it's wrong, but why do I see a lot of the time, like, it's like every kid, every guy's fantasy. Like, what? I was like, why couldn't it happen to me? You know what I mean?
I can kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I relate to that.
it would be every dude's fantasy back then, but like, the fact that it's like, why couldn't it happen to me?
Yeah.
Because what dude would ever snitch on that? I know it's wrong. It is wrong.
Absolutely, it is wrong, but
It's wrong. But what dude
100%
would
wrong.
snitch? What dude would say, you know what, I'm tired of getting the best, you know, whatever, like fantasy, like that I could ever imagine. I'm just gonna snitch and have it over forever.
yeah. But there was one time in middle school when someone decided to put staples in the salad bar.
What?
Go for it, Blaine. We're all ears. Staples in the salad bar. What?
Yeah, I don't know if it was on purpose or on accident. Like, someone opened a stapler near the salad bar, but like didn't tell anyone. But someone literally put staples in the salad.
Did anybody eat it accidentally?
Yeah, I think a
Oh.
few people did, and like the cops had to be coming and everything, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Also, there was one incident in high school that happened, but this was like the year before I went in. Someone decided to put pepper spray in the vents.
Nice. Oh,
So,
and that's
like-
back from pooping.
I was pooping.
I
So-
figured.
Yeah, it all got cleared out and everything.
Literally, your lip had put over your screen.
I
BRB.
saw it. I was on my phone. I saw BRB pooping.
You called it. I don't know why everybody has to shit at the same time.
And
Sorry.
here's another one. I know I have so many stories, but apparently both assistant principals got caught banging in the weight room.
Each
And,
other?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
That's a
And
shit.
they ended up divorcing their partners and ended up actually marrying each other.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
was like, well, holy shit, dude.
That's a love story made in hell.
You guys are horn dogs.
Sly, were you on IEP too?
IEP.
I was on IEP.
I think so. Are you talking
What?
about like special ed and everything?
Oh yeah, dude, I was in a bunch
Yeah.
of those classes. Like when I was in like elementary school, we had a class that was called Reach or Speech,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember speech. Oh gosh.
and I was in like one of those classes, and there was like maybe 3 or 4 classmates max, including myself.
No.
All the way up to high school, I was in one of those classes, one of those like small classes with only like 5 people in it.
Yeah.
Vampira, I actually have ADHD and I am actually autistic.
I'm ADHD, real bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I was in the 11th
Sometimes I like
grade at this
fidget and
time,
zone
and
out and stuff.
there was a kid who was awkward and weird. Oh, yeah, I do remember this. And well after lunch, he went to the bathroom and chose the first stall and took all of his clothes and got butt ass naked. Yeah, is that the one where they found him jerking off?
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yep.
it jacked off and a kid walked in mid jack off and kicked open the door. Jesus Christ, what is that?
We
kid
had a
doing?
kid in our, I want to say my 8th grade year maybe, but he sat in the very back of the classroom and he started wanking it in class. And then there was a girl who was sitting next to him, and she walked up to the teacher and told him, and everyone looked back and saw this kid wanking it in class, just in the middle of the class. Like,
Dude, speaking of bathrooms, in middle school I went to music hall because I went to choir. I hate the motherfucker that did this. So the music hall bathroom was closed because someone decided to light a turd on fire in the boys' bathroom.
Oh god.
And it was closed, so I had to walk almost like a half a mile just to use the frickin' bathroom, because if you just walked out of the classroom, the bathroom was just right there across the hall.
Oh.
That's
So
crazy.
whoever did that was an absolute douchebag. I hate their guts for that.
Setting a turd on fire.
I remember, I think it was in middle school where I don't know why kids are just so nasty, especially the boys. Like, the boys are nasty. They flooded the fucking boys' bathroom, and it was like all
Yeah.
coming out into the hallway, and ugh.
Dude, have you ever walked into the boys' bathroom and see fucking wet paper towels thrown to the wall?
Yep.
yeah. One time I went to go use the
Or
restroom.
writing on
and-
the stalls and on the inside?
I saw some of the
So-
nastiest drawings in the stalls in middle school.
In middle school, someone literally wiped like some bad words with their shit on toilet paper and rubbed it on
Ew.
the wall.
Oh
saying, it's
my
just-
god.
What makes you think that's appropriate? You're going in there to piss, and that's it, or shit, whatever. But
shit,
why do you
yeah.
you weirdo and put it on the wall?
Yeah, and
Dude.
they wrote like fuck and like other stuff on it with their shit.
Oh.
Wait, what grade was this?
I was probably like 7 or 8. That was middle school.
Oh my god, middle school and they're doing that? Fucking hell, dude.
Dude, I went to a public school too, and I seen some shit in that boys' bathroom.
No pun intended.
Yeah, literally, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
I got from sorry, these 2 kids in my class in gave me. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, I'm gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
And the fights. I've seen so many fights go down in middle school.
Oh yeah, I remember for some reason my school always had this chess boxing thing where all the dudes would go in the bathroom and fucking fight each other.
Yep.
Yeah, we were in class one time, and there was apparently a fight breaking out into the hallway, except they did it quietly so that nobody would hear. I don't know if the fight was broken up or what, but when we went to go from one period to the next, we were going down the hall, and all you saw was pieces of weave, blood. There was blood on the hall floor, and there was like a tooth.
God.
Just
Damn.
on the floor.
A tooth.
A tooth.
A tooth.
In high school, they had to close the boys' room by
What
the
the
library
hell?
because they ripped the toilet off and took their... Oh, yeah. Was that like during like when everyone was doing those TikToks where all those kids were ripping the urinals off the wall and stuff? Do you remember that,
I
Austin?
think
You
I
remember
heard
seeing...
about that.
It was like
Yeah.
it was like a trend for whatever reason. They were using like the specific audio, but they were like damaging the whole restrooms.
Kids are fucking stupid, dude. It's like with the whole freaking chicken jockey bullshit. You know what I
Oh.
mean? It's just.
Don't I know it?
My friend. Oh.
There was this teacher and a bunch of gangster kids. Well, they had a special needs fine ring way back. Oh my god, way back in the locker room, and they made $500 more in 2 weeks, and the teacher got arrested. Oh.
Yeah, dude, that's
Oh
See,
my
our
god,
school
is that
did this-
true?
yes, that is true.
Holy, that's horrible.
Our school had some of the craziest shit happen there. I wish.
Did you grow up in the fucking ghetto, Austin?
Apparently so.
Seems like it.
Shit going on. My god.
Yeah, made $500.
That's so fucked.
Then my friend and his girlfriend got caught having sex in the parking lot. Ooh. Yes and no. Oh. What do you mean by that?
Hey, Matt.
Hmm.
We're live.
I know. I'm just checking something.
We are alive.
We're all alive.
I sent you a message too, but you didn't read it.
Me?
Yeah, I
Me?
saw it.
No,
I did read it,
You didn't get
and I did just that, but I got no answer. What you said. I did exactly that.
Oh god.
Oh god damn.
Oh god damn.
It's like the Invisible Man. He's standing up and he's slowly disappearing.
Yeah.
Like, where?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hey, Sly.
What?
There was a fight in my school when I was at school. They went into lockdown. Oh dang.
Dude, I saw like a huge like brawl break out outside our school. I saw a video of it. And like it was like 5 or 6 people were involved and they were just beating the hell out of each other.
One time, it was our senior year, and we were in our class, and we went on lockdown. We just thought it was like a drill, because every so often you have to do your drills in school. We just thought it was a drill, so we went on lockdown. We were just waiting, and in our classroom, we're facing the front of the school, and they had like these big windows on the back wall. Well, we see a guy running up to the school, and he had an assault rifle on him, and then he started banging on the door because he couldn't get in. He kept banging at it, and he could see us through the window, and he kept banging on our window too, and we were kind of just hiding under the tables, but he could see us. And then cops finally got there, and they arrested him. We all thought we were gonna die because this man had a gun.
Yeah, that's actually terrifying.
Well, I remember when our school locked up one time because our middle school is right next to the high schools. They're both side by side. Apparently, and they made it seem like it was worse than what it actually was. But they locked down both schools because they saw that there was a gun or a rifle or something sitting in the car, and there was nobody around it. But they had to lock up the whole school because they saw a gun in somebody's car.
Oh, gosh.
It was on the high school side. Austin, you probably don't remember because you were absent. Yeah, dude, I was absent a lot. I think, but the middle school had to go on lockdown because some kid was screaming, "I'm blowing this bitch up." And
Oh
all
my
he was
God,
doing was
that's
shitting up a
terrible.
storm.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I guess I was not there for that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Do, 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 do.
Not really too much stuff happened when I was going to school, other than I had this one kid in class who was definitely on the spectrum, who he always got in trouble like constantly.
What grades did you do before you stopped doing public?
Before I did like homeschool,
Yeah.
I mean I was in middle school,
Oh, so you got it as far as middle school?
yeah, but yeah, this would have been middle school. Like there was this one kid, his name was Jamie. I'll never forget his name. His name was Jamie, and like I said, he had like he was definitely like on the spectrum of some kind, but like he had this trigger where like if you called him big boy, he would just be like, "Don't call me big boy!" Like he would like have like these like mini meltdowns anytime one of us called him big boy.
I already know what you're thinking of, Sly. You're thinking of Josh Blood.
That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what this kid was. He was like basically like almost like looking back, yeah, he kind of was like a Josh Block in a way. Only he was much more ridiculous.
I actually got in a fist fight in high school. Girl bullied me and made the girl be like, "Good on you." Always stand up to your bullies. Violence is bad, but always stand up for yourself.
Right.
Get the room.
Oh yeah, that is true. He got to go on a Make-A-Wish trip to the Nintendo headquarters and beat the CEO in Mario Kart and Smash Bros.
So I just put the fries in the bag.
You
I
put
think
the
Sly
fries
would
in the bag.
Sly would be interested in that. Did you read that
Read what?
in the chat?
He put, I got to go on a Make-A-Wish trip to Nintendo headquarters and beat the CEO in Mario Kart and Smash Bros.
Oh, I should do that?
Huh?
Are you talking about that? Make a wish trip to Nintendo? Or you mean our chat?
No, but yeah, and what you just read. The
Yeah.
Make-A-Wish thing. Yeah, he
I'd
got
probably-
to do that.
I'd probably do that, even though I kind of hate Nintendo with a passion, but I probably still would.
My cousin Colin doesn't like Nintendo right now either, especially due to that thing with the
Nintendo Switch 2.
new Switch.
I mean, there's other, reasons, but
Another poop?
but no, like there was other reasons why, because they shut down fan projects like so much. Like if you see like a Mario fan game or like a Zelda fan game or a Metroid fan game, it's not going to be up for long because Nintendo will just butt fuck them with a C and D.
I got in trouble once for saying to a kid, "I'll kick your ass." He was bullying me too, and ended up getting suspended for a week.
I was
So-
always in trouble.
Did you ever get in trouble for stupid stuff like that you should have never gotten in trouble for?
Yeah, all the time.
One time, me and my friend Bailey, we got in trouble because we were just pounding the desk. You know the We Will Rock You song?
Yeah.
And we were just doing that on the table. We were like, boom, boom. And then we did that for a little bit. A teacher came up to us like during lunch, and she goes, "You guys need to really quit doing that. It's not funny. You're disturbing the others who are trying to eat." And we weren't even being that loud. We were barely hitting the table and clapping. We weren't being obnoxious. And then she left and comes back with the principal, and he's like, "I'm gonna need you two to come to the office with me right now." Okay. And so we go to the office, and he's like, "I should call your guys' parents for doing what you're doing in there." We're like, all we were doing was just, how I explained it. Like, we weren't doing anything that was bad. It was so stupid.
Dude, I was a savage in school. This one kid was picking on me in the locker room, and you know those like rotary locks and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he kept messing with me, got in my face and stuff, and he started walking away. I grabbed like the person's lock next to me, and I just whipped it at him, like hard. I think I aimed for his face, and then I almost like knocked him out. And I got into it with him again, but all we ended up doing was slapping each other. And luckily the teacher that I had at the time had my back, because when we were sent to the principal, she told the principal that he initiated it. So I think I was let off the hook and he got suspension. And he was like crying about it in the principal's office. He was like, I hate you. He's calling my parents.
I was constantly getting suspended. I either had in-school suspension or out-school suspension.
Have you guys had a classmate that smelled? Oh yeah, there was this one kid. Yeah, it was pretty bad. What about you, Austin? You ever had someone who smelled really bad in school?
Oh yeah, a lot of BO.
No, so not even just BO. Someone who smelled just bad. Like you can't even describe. There's a kid I can't even describe. It wasn't just BO. It was way beyond that. But one time in class, I was going to my next hour, and I guess he had the hour previously. When I go in there, I just see my teacher. He's spraying with Febreze. He's just dousing the room. He's like, "Guys, give me a minute." And he just doused the room. We waited in the hall for like a few minutes before we were allowed in this classroom. Yeah. My high school got in the news for a fight, a bad one, a really bad one, so bad they lined us all up and was getting ready to pepper spray us.
Well, I'm guessing it was a really bad fight, because I don't see anyone reacting that way.
There was always a lot of girl fights too. I don't know if your school ever had that, but our school there was always tons of girls fighting.
Yeah.
High school was the craziest one to see fights in, because like in the rotunda area, everybody would just gather around to like a mosh pit type form, and like cops would have, the security cop at the school would have to like try and push his way through to separate the fight.
Dude, I even remember an occasion where a chick was fighting another chick in the hallway, and a teacher or coach had to grab her and was holding her by the fists to keep her from doing this.
Yeah.
What do you want, Chloe? What do you want?
Awesome. Look at my backup charger.
You showed us that before.
Yeah.
Lights up.
I used to have one of those, but it's for my old phone, so I can't use it anymore.
Let's see the lights on your chair.
Mine?
Yeah.
They don't work anymore.
Oh god, what'd you do?
I think the wire shorted out. I'm depressed about it. Oh, no, let's start about my high school. My friend went to Japan for foreign exchange classes, and he snuck into a hentai store. My man. Honestly, that was something that I would do if I went. You know what? That's one of my biggest regrets about like middle school and high school. I kind of wanted to go to Japan for like foreign exchange stuff.
Dude, I've always wanted to go to Japan so bad. It's so cool. It's not just because the Asian chicks. I know that's what you guys are thinking, but like
I like the atmosphere, and I kind of want to like try their food and stuff.
It's so more advanced than we are too.
Yeah.
So much more advanced than we are. There's a video I saw on TikTok where a dude was conducting an experiment to see how dirty Japan was, where he walked around with nothing but socks on, and like at the end of the day, he looked at his sock, and there was like no dirt on his socks at all from walking in the streets.
That's
just
crazy,
his socks,
dude.
no shoes.
Yeah, everyone's all about cleanliness, you know?
Well, yeah. Is it there or China where you have to take your shoes off when you go into your house?
I think
Or
that's
is it
Japan.
both?
I think it's both.
Oh.
think.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Japan because I like the nightlife, especially in like Tokyo, where it has like all those like billboards and all like the neon lights and stuff. I would love to go there.
It's still on the on my to-do list, but like a trip over is like what, $2,000-$3,000.
God damn.
And you
It's
probably need a interpreter.
I would
Yeah,
rather
it's
go to
fucking
California,
outrageous.
dude.
Well, you don't even need an interpreter. You can just have like you can do it on your phone nowadays.
I actually have a thing that they put in your ear, and it translates what they say in real time.
Even the glasses too. You ever seen those? Where
No.
you can there's glasses that you can get where like when they're talking, you can read it in English through your glasses. It's weird.
Yeah. Also, I learned from like browsing the internet is do not get the English menus, because I think they charge you more or the food is not as good. So basically what you're supposed to do is say to them in Japanese that you want the Japanese menu, and then you order from there. So that's just a tip, you know.
But
Yeah, that would be the only
how do
issue
you
for me
read
is
it though?
the English to Japanese
You just
dialect.
look at it.
Well, you just point to what you want.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I want this.
But speaking of tipping, it's actually considered disrespectful to tip people in Japan.
Really?
Yeah, you can't tip in Japan. And you can't. So, also a thing to note, you can't just stick chopsticks like this in a bag of rice or in like a bowl of rice. You're not really not supposed to do that. And the reason why is because they do that during funerals.
Oh.
So, yeah, you probably should not do that. And I do not think you can eat and walk around Japan, obviously, because they're all about cleanliness and stuff.
Yeah, I think I do remember that, Vampire. I made so many videos I forgot about half of them.
Like the bar fight?
Yeah.
It was a manga and some videotapes. I don't know if the manga does count. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen videos, but I never read any of the manga. But and he read it during school. That is a ballsy move. Did he ever get in trouble for that?
Who?
Who Ball's
the-
talking about?
The hentai thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to know if that guy got in trouble.
Hello?
What the hell, MF? What's wrong with your camera?
Yeah,
There he is.
your
He's
camera,
back.
your camera.
Oh, but you're muted. You're both muted.
I'm not muted. I am muted.
There you go.
Wham, wham, wham.
Well, I guess we're about to end the stream.
Yeah.
It's been
Yep.
been a good stream back. We will be doing more streams soon. It may, at least for the time being, until we get sliced up, it may be like a week on, a week off kind of deal where we do maybe 2-3 streams every other week. But like I said, just bear with us. We're getting back into the habit of doing more streams. We're gonna also be uploading more videos, hopefully,
Yeah.
and getting back into that groove.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And like earlier, on the
And
bottom of the
giveaway-
screen, we also have a
giveaway.
TikTok now.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
We got a TikTok.
No, because it was close to last. He is lucky then.
we also have a TikTok that is correct. And like I said, if you want to subscribe, be sure to pull a domestic charge on that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Gosh, oh, give me one.
Yeah, I'm probably going to Blaine, but I'll probably talk to you later. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
If you guys want to join our Discord,
Thanks.
There's the link right there.
Yeah.
And if you have not yet, go follow our TikTok.
Yes. Giveaway coming soon. Probably in the next few weeks.
On
But
the bottom left of your screen, it's at sausage.party.pod for our TikTok. Anything else anyone wants to say?
Nope.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't fight.
and
Don't do
definitely don't
fights.
Catholic.
Yeah, do not touch a Catholic.
Alright. We'll see you
Do
later.
you want to mute for the last little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody. Have a
Bye.
wonderful time.
Bye. Bye. Have a beautiful time.